Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important case which is based on the concept that if during the assessment proceedings or during the CIT appellate proceedings, the assessee produces some sale agreement which is not registered, so whether in that case the CIT appeal can reject to consider that sale agreement as an evidence just because that sale agreement is not registered. This issue has been taken up by Chandigarh ITAT SMC bench in the case of Narendra Kumar versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 122 ITR Tribunal Short Notes 40. The date of the judgment is 20th February 2025. In the present case, the assessment year involved is assessment year 11-12. The assessing officer got the specific information that assessee has purchased some property, but the assessee has not disclosed this amount into the income tax return. When the notice was issued, the assessee could not participate in the assessment proceedings, and hence the best judgment assessment order was passed making the additions for the purchase of the property amount. When the matter was before the CIT appeal, the assessee produced the additional evidences because none of the documents could be produced before the assessing officer. In that explanation, the assessee also produced one sale agreement which was not registered, and the assessee explained that the source of the purchase of the property was the amount received from the agreement to sale of some property of the assessee. The CIT appeal sought the remand report from the AO but dismissed the appeal of the assessee on the ground that the sale agreement produced by the assessee which is not registered cannot be admitted as an evidence. The assessee carried this matter to the tribunal, and when the tribunal heard the matter, the tribunal said that first of all, the assessee plea for challenging the assessment that the AO do not have the specific information is not correct. The tribunal said that in the present case, the reopening under section 148 is valid. The tribunal further said that Indian Contract Act does not contemplate registration of agreements at all. The tribunal said that section 17 of the Registration Act 1908 says that the immovable property having value of more than rupees 100 is to be transferred only when only through a proper sale agreement, meaning thereby that if some property is to be transferred which is immovable and having value of more than rupees 100, then it can be transferred only through a sale agreement. But according to the tribunal, the section 17 of the Registration Act 1908 does not contemplate anywhere for the registration of the agreements. The tribunal said that it does not provide that the agreement is to be registered. Further, the tribunal said that proviso to section 48 of the Indian Registration Act 1908 says that unregistered agreement is a valid document for tendering as evidence in civil court for the specific performance of the contract. The tribunal said that the only demerit of not getting the agreement registered is that the vendee cannot enforce the possession of the property according to section 53A of the Transfer of Property Act 1882. But since the vendee cannot enforce the possession does not mean that the agreement is to be registered. So, from the pursuit of the various provisions discussed, the tribunal held that the CIT appeal was on a erroneous front for not considering the sale agreement which was unregistered as evidence. So, the tribunal held that in the present case, the assessee has got the case on merits. The assessee is very much in a position to demonstrate that the amount has been received by the assessee from the sale agreement, and from that amount received, the assessee has purchased the property, and later on by selling the various properties, the assessee has also repaid the amount back which has been received from the sale agreement, because that sale agreement was also cancelled later on. So in the present case, the tribunal held in favor of the assessee that the sale agreement which is not registered can be treated as a valid piece of evidence. At the end of this video, once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Narendra Kumar versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 122 ITR Tribunal, short notes 40, and the date of the judgment is 28th February 2025. Thank you, friends.